I'm Barbie. This is Twin Tail Scales, and today I'm going to be doing a mediumship reading. I've been drawn to do this reading for almost a week now, so someone's trying to get through. It's not time specific, it's not sign specific, so if you would like a personal reading with me, email me at twintailscales@gmail.com, and let's begin. All right, let's get a card to represent the person who has passed away that wants to reach out. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna pull another card, but like, there's 3 cards in this deck that aren't typical tarot cards, and you can take them out, leave them in. I choose to leave them in. I'm gonna read a little bit from the book. They keep giving me ritual, so I don't know if this is someone that you had a ritualistic friendship or relationship with. Like every Sunday you would have dinner, every Tuesday you would have coffee, and I do keep hearing coffee, coffee, coffee. I think there is a message about coffee in this card. So one of the keywords is ritual, and it says spirit is a bridge or a gateway between the physical and the spiritual worlds. You are being asked to open your mind to this union, to bring your spiritual practices in line with your day-to-day habits. I'm going to skip a little here. You conduct calming rituals of drinking coffee or tea. These are simple but effective moments of self-care and spirituality. Give them their space in your mind as well as your day. So I'm getting a couple things with this. One, this person was a very spiritual person, and I am feeling like that might have been part of your dynamic in life as friends. Like they were very spiritual and you were kind of like, not like the opposite, but just like all that, gobbledygook or whatever. They are asking you now in spirit to just be open to the fact that they want to communicate with you. It's weird because, like, why would you be watching a tarot reading? Either way, I don't know. But I love this. So I'm gonna get one more card on that, just because I'm feeling like we should. Outside neighborhood. Ooh, someone's yelling at somebody. Okay, let me get one more card, please, just to represent. Okay. So this card came out, and it's almost telling me that it was somebody who had like extreme anxiety. Not paranoia in the sense of like, I mean, it could be, right, like the government's out to get me, but like more so just like waiting for the other ball to drop at any moment, even when things were good. So those are going to be the cards to represent the person who has passed away. Let's get a message from them to you. What message would you like to give? Okay, so I heard a couple things immediately when this card came out. I heard King and I heard King Tut. Okay, I don't know why King Tut at all, but that's just what I heard. So when I hear it, I gotta say it. But this is the King of Pentacles, okay? And this card is supposed to be a message from them to you. So I am gonna ask another I'm gonna pull another card later on in the reading, and that card is just gonna ask like how they're doing on the other side. But I'm like, this person's energy is just kind of like not all over the place, but just like, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you when I want to tell you. But like they're in a good place, right? So like if the person who's passed on was like this, like know that energy has like totally flipped, right? Like they are much better. They just keep saying I'm much better. But I'm just gonna read a little bit from the book, just because there might be a message in there for someone, especially since this is like the card for a message from them to you. A joyful king sits in an abundant field, surrounded by trappings of his own wealth. He is content, secure in life and himself, satisfied that he has done what he needs to in order to prosper, both financially and spiritually. This is a time for balance. Your success is assured, but you need to remember how hard you've worked, the sacrifices you've made to get here. Don't be dragged down by negativity from others who would suggest it was just luck, but at the same time, temper your pride with knowledge that there is always more work to be done in order to stay on top. Make good on your commitments, even as you enjoy breathing space your past effort allows you now. Okay, so that was a message for someone. Let's see. Something this passed over loved one thinks is important for you to know. Okay. So there's a couple things. So this feels very specific, but I don't know if you've been like out of the dating pool for a little while. But I'm getting like very, right, like knight in shining armor, like big beast man, not big beast man, but you know what I mean, like the lion, right, and the strength card. Like I just keep hearing, hold on, you know, they're coming. So if you have been trying to manifest or bring love into your life, it seems as if they want you to know that it's important that you just hang in there, right? Because your perfect person is going to show up for you. Yeah, I don't know. That's what they felt was like. I feel like this is such like a girlfriend connection. Like me and my girlfriends, like if I passed on and was giving them messages, I'd be like, don't worry, girl, you'll find love. It's coming, I promise. Just like hold tight. Oh my God, I'm so weird. All right. So yeah, I wrote all these questions down, but here's the question that I was gonna ask originally, or that I was telling you I was gonna ask. But how they're doing on the other side, right? I heard letting go, right? Which makes sense with this card, but it's like the skeleton's hand is like trying to like hold on to its riches, and you know, a prospector, I don't know if that's what you call it, comes through and he's trying to get the coins and it's like stuck in there a little bit. But I heard letting go, so like I don't know what this person was hanging on to. I really don't even feel like it is a money thing, as much as like I'm feeling like it was like like a feeling, right? Like they were hanging on to just like a negative mindset or feeling, and it was part of, you know, their anxiety and like what was bringing them down, but they're letting go. Like it's a good place. It's a good place to be in. And last question that I had written down was, how are they going to communicate with you in the future? Okay, so look, this is super duper weird. It's just weird. I'm gonna say it anyway. So the first card that popped up was this one. And like before I even had time to like, I've seen the card before, obviously. Before I had really time to like look at it, I heard sheep, which I know that there are sheep in the background, right? But like, like if you see sheep on a commercial, if you see sheep on a farm, just if you can't stop, right? Like if you can stop, because that's just like whatever, some kind of moment for you guys. But at least like take the time to acknowledge that they are saying like, hey, I'm here. So, and I also got, they're gonna like come around when you're thinking of them and like need help making decisions, right? Making decisions is what they got me. So I initially heard fire, right? So I don't know if you guys like used to do bonfires or fire pits or whatever, or fireplace time together, but I heard fire and moon. It's funny too, because like in this card, he has, you know, kind of like a sheep-like horn, ram's horns, whatever. Rams, sheep, that's going to be how they communicate to you. I had also heard gardens, like beautiful gardens. So I don't know, I heard like drives gardens, right? So like, I don't know if you used to like go drive around and like admire gardens, whatever, specific messages for someone. But the two ways they're going to communicate with you big time are showing you sheep in some capacity, and fire. So that is your message from your passed over loved one. And again, if you would like to reach out for a private reading, twintailscales@gmail.com. Thanks.